everyone, it's me Luthfia. Today we are going to learn about curriculum and course design. There are two topics that we are going to learn. The first is defining terms, and the second is steps in course design. Let's start with defining terms. In design the course, we have to know what are the differences among curriculum, program, syllabus, and course. Curriculum. So, curriculum is the selection and structure of the goals, content, sequence, procedures, and assessment of a program or course. Program. Program is a broad term describing a collection of classes or courses offered within a single institution, sometimes leading to a certificate or degree. Syllabus. It is the planned structure of a single course within a program that outlines specific course goals, requirements, reading, assessment, and scheduled assignment across the length of the course. Course. Course is a time-limited educational experience, usually carried out in regular meeting or communication with an instructor with a limited number of students. Now, we will move to the next topic, steps in course design. There are some steps in course design. The first is situation analysis. The first thing that the teacher should do in design the course is doing situation analysis. Effective course is undergirded by some factors: educational settings, class characteristic, faculty characteristic, governance of course content, and assessment and evaluation. The second is need analysis. Information gathered will include the following: demographic data on learners, including language ability, interest, and etc. It expressed in terms of proficiency levels, language skill to be addressed, what learners need to do in English. Subjective needs are often of equal or greater importance as they focus on. Problematizing. Problematizing a course that is anticipating impediments, issues, and other potential obstacles in advance will save untold hours of effort that otherwise may be spent patching up the shortcomings later on. The following list is just stretching the surface of the process of addressing the challenges that face you in this particular task. First, what are institutional requirements and conditions that impact on the course? The second, what contradiction might exist between what learners want or need and institutional constraint? The third, what requirements for student assessment are in place and how can a teacher creatively work within the system to carry out appropriate assessment? The next steps is specifying goals. Before that, we have to know the difference between goals and objective. Goals are general statements concerning desirable and attainable program purposes and aims, while objectives are specific statements that describe particular knowledge, behaviors, and/or skills. The example of specifying goals is by the end of the course, the student will be able to participate in social conversation in English, speak with few hesitation and with only minor local errors, successfully apply some form-focused instruction to their speech. The next is conceptualizing a course syllabus. The components that must be included in syllabus are goals for the course, suggested objective for units and possibly for lesson, a sequential list of functions, a sequential list of topics and situations, a sequential list of grammatical, lexical, or phonological form to be taught. A sequential list of skills includes listening, speaking, reading, and writing, meet reference and possible suggestion of assessment alternatives. Next steps is selecting textbook, materials, and resources. There are some criteria for evaluating and choosing the textbook in the teaching. Those are textbook should correspond to overall program goals. Textbook should reflect the purpose of the course. Textbook should correspond to the intended methodological philosophy of the course. The physical characteristic of textbook should be appealing to the students. The usableness of the textbook and consider logistical factors such as price, availability, auxiliary aid, workbooks, and website support. Assessment. Traditional periodic tests such as quizzes, multiple choice tests, fill in the blank tests, and other somewhat mechanical test type over the possibility of a practical quick level check of student attainment. Midterm and final examination might include, along with some of the above technique, short essay, oral production, and more open-ended response. Alternatives in such assessment technique are available in journal, portfolios, conferences, observation, interviews, and self or peer evaluation. The last steps in design the course is course revision. In fact, successful teacher will always look for ways to improve a course the next time it is taught. Here are some reminders for those design steps. Appropriateness of course goal, adequacy of the syllabus to meet those goals, textbook and materials used to support the curriculum, classroom methodology, activities, and procedure, appropriate orientation of both teacher and students before the course, the students' motivation and attitude, the students' perception of the course, monitoring the students' progress through assessment, the student actual performance as measured by assessment, institutional support including resources, classroom and environment, staff collaboration and development before and during the course, the place of your course within the total program. So that's all about today's material. If you have any comment or question, you can write it in the comment section below. See you in the next video. Bye.